It is indeed Jim White and Simon Jordan. We're rolling up to Thursday lunchtime. Thursday, would you believe it, Simon? The 3rd of December. We're getting through this month already. And when we get there, I think Max and Paul will be taking over, will they not, at 12 noon? Yes, they will. Yes, everybody through the glass looks totally disinterested at that news, but that's fine. That's fine by us. Simon, we saw what happened last night. Fans coming back, 1,000 at Luton, soon to be 2,000, then 4,000 fans back inside stadiums. Tonight in the Europa League, interestingly, we'll keep our tabs on how Celtic do over in Milan. Rangers are at home tonight, Standard Liège at Ibrox. Arsenal, the first Premier League side to welcome fans back tonight. They host Rapid Vienna in their Europa League tie, and they're strong favourites to win that one. Although there is a strong sense, as we know, Simon, of disillusionment around Arsenal at the moment after recent results under Arteta with Edu behind the scenes. So what kind of atmosphere do Arsenal fans expect to have tonight inside the Emirates? A very different one to one they are used to, no doubt. This, remember, is a 60,000 capacity stadium, and a couple of thousand will be in there tonight. Akil Vias from the Arsenal Supporters Trust joins us live. Akil, how are you?
I'm well, thank you, Jim. How are you?
Very good, thank you, mate. Good to have you on board. What do you think you're going to tonight? There is a mixture of disillusionment, maybe not quite disinterest, but Arsenal fans aren't all that happy with what's going on under Arteta at the moment. And then, of course, only 2,000 there tonight. What do you expect? Presumably you're going, right?
I am going, yeah. And I've got to say, I've never looked forward to a Europa League game, which is a dead rubber, in my life before. If you had told me this a year ago, I would have laughed. So I think in terms of kind of atmosphere and all that, it is going to be very different. 2,000 in a 60,000 stadium, as you just said, is going to be different. But I would say all 2,000 of those people are very excited to be back in football. It's bigger than just a game. And in a way, it's a perfect game because it's a Europa League dead rubber where we've already qualified, so the pressure's off. So it's all about fans just getting back in, following protocols and just showing that, there's a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel and fans are back into the stadiums, which is ultimately great.
Of course, you are a Premier London club, Akil. What about protocols? How well have they been communicated to you as you make your return?
I think they've been done really well, and I think Arsenal have done really well on this, actually. And we, at the Arsenal Supporters Trust, have been engaging with Arsenal probably for about 4 or 5 months, because obviously the first time round in October we hoped to get fans in, and then it was delayed. So Arsenal have done really well. They hosted a few screenings as well in the middle, and that, I think they got really good insight and learnings from that. So, they've got loads of protocols ready, all the kind of one-way systems. They've been communicating about masks, about track and trace surveys you have to do, and the kind of the comments we're getting on social media and from our media are really positive, and everyone's kind of ready and knows what they have to do, because it is a different experience.
Yeah,
sure. Normally you go to football just remembering your phone and your keys and your season ticket. And now you need ID, you need a mask, you need your e-ticket. It's very different, but I think people understand that.
Of course, being a Premier London club, it's a very different kettle of fish tonight. You have a massive fan base. How has it been prioritised that you get in and others don't?
So it's from the Premier League games, so from Burnley onwards, it's a ballot. So in September, Arsenal offered every season ticket holder an option to go into the ballot. If you didn't want to go in because you felt uncomfortable this year, you could defer your season ticket for free. There was no charge on that, which is really positive, because I don't think other clubs might have charged. And then ultimately, there's just going to be a ballot running. So from the Burnley game, which is our first home game, there'll be 2,000 fans there who are lucky enough to get a ticket from the ballot. And then it'll just be rotated, so you won't get another ticket until everybody else has got a ticket. So everyone will get to watch Arsenal once. For this particular game, because it was quite quick, it was more of everyone in the ballot could just log in on Saturday morning and purchase the tickets. It was just first come, first serve. There's an element of luck in that, of course. But it would have been unfair to suddenly do a ballot, and people who had said yes in September potentially might not have been able to go this Thursday, and it might have just been a bit of a mess that led to empty seats. So I think it's done. It's been done really well.
It's been pretty good. Akil, we hope you enjoy it tonight. I want to finish with you with this, mate. Yesterday, Simon and I were right in the middle of a debate, a chat about this perceived inexperience of Arteta in the hot seat and Edu above him. Where are you guys at the Arsenal Supporters Trust with this?
I mean, yeah.
Have you got a dilemma here?
It's not a dilemma as such. I mean, they're obviously new into their jobs and they're fresh in the industry, so they are going to be learning. I think it's the way we ended last season by winning the FA Cup, and everything was rosy then. Of course, at the moment we're not playing well. We've lost 3 home games in a row, and that is worrying. I think generally, we haven't got an official view on this, but from talking to members and fans, everyone's pretty much behind Mikel Arteta and Arsenal, but obviously are going to ask questions, and that's right. That fans should be able to ask questions when their club has lost 3 home games. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But ultimately, I think people are behind Mikel. But obviously, it's a big month. It's a really big month, and I'm sure Mikel's feeling a bit of pressure. But,
it's a big month. It's a big one on Sunday, Akil.
Yeah, well, oh God, don't get me started on that one. That is that just you mentioning it is making me nervous. But it's a derby, form goes out the window. It's on the day. Anything can happen. We got to stay positive as football fans. Well
done, Akil from the Arsenal Supporters Trust. Arsenal fans, 2,000 of them, back inside the Emirates for the Europa League tie tonight. Spoke well, didn't he, Simon?
Yeah,
we'll look forward to hear it works
Balanced,
out, of course. I wonder how Akil will be feeling on Monday morning, though, if Tottenham do a job in them.